Hello YouTube, this is my Nintendo 3DS review. This is my third and final part of my review. My other two were about the features and the physical design of the Nintendo 3DS. I gave the physical design a 7 and the features a 9. I forgot to put it on the last video, so yeah, that's what I gave it. And so this third part is about the 3D and the graphics. Yeah, and just my final things to say about it. And I'll give the final overall rating of the Nintendo 3DS and if you should get it. Okay, so watch the other two if you haven't. I'll turn this thing on. The graphics on here are improved over the Nintendo 3DS. It's probably one of the reasons why this has lower battery life, but the graphics look great. I'll have you guys watch the opening of Super Street Fighter 4. It looks pretty cool. While I'm talking about the 3D and stuff. Um, so, the 3D is customizable. You can have it off or turned all the way up. It can irritate your eyes more the more you go up. It's good to have I don't know. It just depends on your eyes. It's good that you're able to customize it. The 3D, the best way to describe it is by like if you were looking out a window. You can determine and see space between objects and things. They don't really pop out of the screen. It's just looking out a window. There may be some rare occurrences where the 3D will like pop out, but oh, there's the sound. Okay, so yeah. Where the 3D will pop out, but most of the time you're going to see distance between things. And in some games it'll be a gimmick, and this game it's basically a gimmick, but in Super Monkey Ball it was easier to judge where objects were, so I didn't fall off as much. So it can be very useful, and the 3D is amazing. As for it tiring your eyes, the first time it did tire my eyes, but when I played through 3D again, I got used to the 3D, and so now it's not that bad for me. Just if you feel tired, don't play. I mean, usually, just go with what Nintendo says. 30 minutes to an hour, and then take a break or something. You can see how the graphics look. They look pretty amazing, and I think they're pretty console level. I don't know how the PSP's graphics are. I thought those were good, but these look great, and I really like it. Even if you have the 3D off, the graphics are gonna look nice. And even if you have the 3D on, you're not going to see any difference in quality of the sharpness of the of the picture. So the 3D is great, and if you want something, if you want a different type of gameplay that you've never experienced before, then go for the 3DS. It has motion control, a gyroscope. You play games like in your real world, and you can now play games in 3D. When I experienced the 3D, I was like, why haven't people done this? This looks so... It makes it look more real, and it's more better than any high definition. Well, I don't know. It's just up to your taste. The 3D is great. And as for the sensitivity of it, yes, it's sensitive. If you're going to go far away from it, the 3D is not going to work. If you tilt it too much, it's not going to work either. But I found it easy to find the sweet spot, and it was easy to keep it in that place. But if you're someone who's going to be going like this on Street Fighter 4, then that may be a problem for you, because the 3D will kind of shift. But I haven't had any problems with it. So, I think that's all I have to say about the 3D of the device, it's good. Okay. Um, for other things to say that I forgot to talk about, let me go to the home menu. Um, Other things I forgot to say, it can play DS and DSi games, almost all of them, except for the ones that use the GBA slot, of course. Um, there is one small problem though. If you put a DS cartridge in, it's a little bit blown up and it's not as good quality as if you played it on the other devices. So there's a way to make it so that it'll be the right sharpness, but it'll be significantly smaller, and I don't recommend that anybody to use that way to play it. I mean, it's really small, like it's this small or something. Yeah. So, is it worth $250? That's a lot to pay, but this has some technology that's never been released out there, and once the eShop and the internet browser and good games come in and new colors come in, I think it's definitely worth the price. Why didn't it come out with red? I don't know. But the graphics are good. Everything's... I mean, it's a great device. The physical part of it is going to need some work. They're probably going to release a new version of this, but it's not probably going to happen for another 2 years. Is there anything else that I left out? I don't know. Yeah. Video recording, I'm not sure what's going to happen with video recording. That'd be cool if video recording comes here. There's a video on here I viewed in 3D, and it looks cool, and it's nice. I give the 3D and the graphics of this device an 8. Okay, so now for the hardware, I gave a 7. For the features, I gave it a 9. And for the 3D and the graphics, I give it an 8. So my overall score for the Nintendo 3DS is an 8, which I think is the right score. There's stuff that needs to be improved on here, but it's still a great device and a unique fun that you won't experience anywhere else. Alright, I think that